And this one, we're going to learn about blog to book deals. You may have read about these in the press, and you're probably familiar with a lot of different ones already. But we're going to talk about how your stuff, what you're working on, could possibly translate into a blog to book deal. So, all right. All right. So, it should be really no surprise that agents are looking to the internet for the next big thing because that's where the writers are. Obviously, we have a bigger and more widespread outlet on the internet for people to find about you and your writing than just through newspapers or magazines like we did 30 years ago. So, specifically, agents and publishers are looking to several places, kind of not exclusively, but primarily for new content. We're looking at Tumblr. Tumblr.com, yes, that's how you spell it, is a microblogging platform that's kind of like Twitter, but you have more than 140 characters. Tumblr is very image driven. And if you heard of a recently published book called Humans of New York, that's a photography website about people who live in New York City, you will be familiar with Tumblr. Twitter, of course, is another social media website that I'm sure you know about that features obviously little tweets to at 140 characters that has spawned tons and tons of book deals. You probably remember Shit My Dad Said that turned into a short run TV show with William Shatner. But there's many other Tumblr, Twitter feeds that have turned into books. And Twitter's great because people can build a platform pretty quickly, can get a lot of followers really quickly, and people can stay connected to it all day long. So we'll talk more about that. Agents are also looking at what I'm calling branded websites, and those are not just like, oh, this is Pepsi's blog and this is Coke's blog or whatever, but they are kind of like an online magazine. The All is one, the Hairpin, Gawker.com is a long-standing kind of branded website, and they launch a lot of writers' careers. So you could be working online, doing lots of different things, writing actual journalism, and get a book deal from something you've launched on a website that isn't necessarily yours. And of course, agents are looking at blogs. Blogs used to be a bigger place where agents saw new writers' works, but it's hard to find new blogs. So that's why people are going to Twitter and Tumblr because those are funneling new work, even if a Twitter feed or a Tumblr kind of links you out to your own blog. That is primarily where agents are looking at for new writers in social media. Not so much Facebook. It's kind of hard to really build a blog to book deal on Facebook, just the nature of how Facebook shows its content. It's just, I'm sure it's happened, but it's not a center of attention, I think, for agents.